This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
This Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop Convention and Ranger Stop and Pop. Have you ever wanted to see all your favorite Power Rangers together in one epic convention? Go to Ranger Stop! Ranger Stop and Pop! August 27th to the 29th, 2021! Atlanta, Georgia! Ranger Stop 8! November 11th to the 14th! Orlando, Florida! Get your tickets now! Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
So, I gotta say this right now, just right off the bat. So Mike, I'm gone for one Saturday. Because I had to do some family stuff. And lo and behold, someone from Morphin Network messages me. And you know what? I'm gone for one weekend. What in the hell is this?
Well, if I had to guess, it's proof that Reckless Fox is a hard worker and doesn't get enough time to take a break.
I am gone for a full weekend. And you show this? Really? There are certain things I want to say right now, but the things I want to say, I don't think our sponsors will be able to back us up if YouTube legit demonetizes this entire video. So I'm just going to not say anything. But let it be known later tonight, when I stream Miles Morales, I got some choice words that y'all can only hear on twitch.tv/recklessfox. You want to hear what I want to say to Mike uncensored, unscripted, and uncut? Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/recklessfox. Until then, check out the new fresh cut. I finally got it right. Here, matter of fact, here. No light to you. Hold up. I finally got it right. My barber did it because I went bald the last time. He got it right. I actually knew what I wanted this time. So there you go. Anyways, guys, welcome to a brand new episode of the Rider Time Podcast. We are the Rider Time Bros. I am your favorite UA Academia student, Reckless Fox. His quirk is putting the boot in Mike's butt. I'm Leo. This is Mike. We are the Rider Time Bros. And welcome to a brand new episode.
And I am the Sentai archivist whose butt is totally going to be missed by said boot. So
silence. I'm joking. Anyways, guys, we're back and we are here to review the brand episode of Kamen Rider Saber, episode 30, Bonded Even When Apart. And yes, this is the episode where Rintaro kind of joins back somewhat, somehow, some way. Even though, like many Shonen Jump animes, this is the episode where Rintaro doubts himself. But because we know it's Kamen Rider, he's gonna turn it all around. Before we get into this, I do have, funny enough, I have a request to do this real quick. Fox, please read It's Time. Okay. And I know exactly what they mean. So for any UFC fans, it's time. 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 It's It's time. Okay, I'm done. Get the people what they want.
I just can't wait for a perfect opportunity to say the quarterback is toast. One of these days, I'll get to say it on the show.
Anyways, let's begin. So Kabuto, how'd you like this episode, dude?
Definitely better. I mean, it like episode 28 definitely dipped. 29 went back up. Here it stayed up. I want to see what happens next. It's gonna keep it that, but I just wish that Rintaro wasn't being a bit of a Ren this episode.
Okay, I can defend Rintaro on this.
No, wait. You know which specific scene I'm talking about here.
Yeah, I do. I know. I actually like this episode. Okay, not as much as the previous episodes. And to be fair, episode 29 was good. I don't know what you're talking about. We gave that a 10 out of 10. And episode 28 a 10 out of 10. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't give 28 a 10 out of 10.
The episode where Elemental Dragon comes? Yeah, you did.
I'm talking about the episode after that.
29 when they went to the southern base.
No. Elemental Dragon's 27. Southern base is 29. 28 is the one where
the
Ren
flashback
fights
episode.
Kanto.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Thank you.
I got my episodes mixed up. Shut up. Okay. Do I have to remind you of what you did on Saturday? Do I have to remind you? You know damn well. Okay. Anyways, I like this episode. I really enjoyed it. For the most part. Hopefully I am not the only one. I kind of got emotional during the first few minutes with Rintaro apologizing and stuff like that. I hope I'm not the only one who kind of got a bit emotional.
Yeah, it was pretty emotional, but I think what's even more emotional about the scene is moving on with the plot. Everyone's like, don't apologize, like you're always welcome to the squad, and May, being the sweetheart that she is, got the squad eclairs, and of course Yuri's never had any eclairs, so he's like, hey, can I try some? And she's like, no. Rintaro gets first bite, so he pulls a Captain Marvelous and tries an eclair for the first time, and he practically cries. I think the look on Ogami's face is priceless right here.
Yo, I didn't catch that too. Oh god,
this is Rintaro's Captain Marvelous moment where he finally gets curry for the first time, which, may I remind you, is good, while sushi is evil.
Okay, okay. I know why you say that. Because I had to remember why you said that. I know why now. Anyways, but yes, Rintaro is back. It's a great scene, very emotional. I'm glad the chat's saying I'm not the only one. Thank you. I thought I was being a little crybaby. So thank you for that. Anyways, so we move on with the plot. So now that everyone's back. Oh yeah, that's part. No, that's right afterwards. Sophia is like, okay, guys, so we know Master Logos is the heel. We're all the baby faces. We got to squat up. We got to do what we got to do, right? And then May is like, okay, I got to surprise you guys. She's like, wait, where are you going? Like, I'm working on the surprise. Let me go back. I'm gonna be back. Y'all chill. Mm-hmm. She pulled the one thing you say in Scream. You never tell people that you'll be back because you won't be back.
Hey, you want a soda?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be back.
Oh! So then Zeus goes on a whole he heel rant. He's like, I'm going to get the lion because he embarrassed me. He defeated me. But you know what? Damn it! I know what I have to do. Attack the heart, Zeus. You must attack
the heart.
So
wish he was dead, and that you grant his wish. See,
Nice and slow.
as cheesy as that movie is, gotta love it.
So May gets in the word pretty much in wrestling terms. May got big booted. She got hit with a big boot because not only does she see the Wonder World, she also becomes a Magid as well. So while all that's going on, the whole gang is like, okay, so this is what we gotta do. Now that we know what's about to happen, we gotta prepare, right?
Mhm.
Ogami's like, I gotta go find Ren. Why you gotta go find Ren? Because Ren.
Right. So they quickly recap some stuff that we already know. Like, who are the two swordsmen of the South? You got Reika, who's got smoke powers and washed the two veterans. And then you got Durandal, who's got freaking King Crimson powers and completely washed the two newbies.
Literally. Well,
Literally.
actually, no. Rentaro's not really a newbie.
I'd say he's one of the newer bees. Not as much as what's his name? Toma,
yeah.
But he's not like an old man like Ogami and Tetsuo.
Okay, in fairness, Tetsuo does not look old.
No, I'm saying old man like he's one of the old veteran members.
Okay, I get what you mean. And then you find out that likely or not, Durandal might actually have the Book of Time. And they actually express like he can't really stop time, but he's able to manipulate time. I don't know. I don't know how they explained it. It didn't really make any sense. Kabuto, you obviously like Kamen Rider Kabuto. You can probably explain this a little better than I can.
Well, it's not so much that he clocked up. It's more like he King of Crimson. But okay, I
don't watch JoJo Bizarre.
Okay, basically, the way King Crimson works is you can erase time, and only the user is aware of the erasure. So imagine you're going upstairs, like you start walking upstairs, and then you're at the top of the stairs, and you don't have any memory of the process of you going up those stairs.
So I got a better one. Essentially, and just for to simplify what you're saying, Durandal has a lag switch on his sword. So whenever you're gonna win, he's gonna make your server lag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
he's gonna make your internet lag out. There you go.
Yeah, basically. It's kind of it would be easier for me if I reference a Dragon Ball Super character, because at least you understand Dragon Ball, but the thing is you never watched Dragon Ball Super, so I can't even make that comparison.
I mean, look, I will start watching Dragon Ball Super the moment I watch Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F. Okay, until then you gotta wait for me.
Here's the thing: the first 17 episodes of
those 2
movies.
I am not gonna watch them episode by episode. I just want to watch the movies and call it a day. No, hell no.
But episode
2
is so great.
No.
Vegeta finally takes Trunks to Disneyland.
I know that. I watched that. Why are we talking about Dragon Ball? We were doing so well not mentioning Dragon Ball. Anyways, so as that's going on,
oh yeah, Yuri has to go find Victor because he hasn't heard from him in a while, and he makes it very clear. My friend from 1,000 years ago is incredibly essential to us winning against the Magics and sort of Logos. I cannot stress enough how important my friend is, whom you've only met the one time for 5 seconds when you got your latest form. But then everyone's like, but wait, without you, we can't split people up. Oh, don't worry. Tomo got sort of good at it, but he still needs practice. Chekhov's gun.
Oh my god. So while that's going on, and Rentaro's like, yo, why are you leaving at a time like this? And he's like, listen, he's very essential to what we have to do. The fact that Toma hasn't put 2 and 2 together, though, about Tassel and Yuri, it makes me a little confused. It ain't very cringy, because it's like, you've met a friend who also has a friend who's a narrator. Meanwhile, Yuri's always talking about this one friend he has to go see. You're a novelist, Toma. Put 2 and 2 together. You can't. Come on now.
See, it can't slip me because I've read enough Arthur Conan Doyle and Agatha Christie books to know what's coming.
Exactly.
And also Sophia has Sophia has
talk to
has
Caliber.
to go to Kento, and they're like, wait, seriously? I need to talk to Kento. Don't worry, I'm prepared this time. I'm pretty sure this time I'll definitely not get kidnapped by Reika. Meanwhile, Ogami, I need you to get Ren because we need the whole squad here. I need to stop being a total kid. Oh, by the way, where is May? Because I gave her something very important like before I got kidnapped. And it is a key, so I'm pretty sure there's some kind of Chekhov's gun involved in here.
Oh man, yeah. And while she's mentioning that, that's when she feels the Majid coming, right? And so they go to fight the Majid. It's this cat-like creature. Funny enough, I was watching Pet Cemetery. No, I was watching The Crow a couple of days ago. So I'm thinking about cats right now.
Which is appropriate because we just reviewed Kamen Rider Zeto and Jake.
Yes! Real quick, this is a little plug. Myself and Kabuto are in the middle of Kamen Rider month. If you haven't yet, be sure to follow us on SoundCloud. We will be uploading our triple review of Kamen Rider Zeto, J, and Kamen Rider World in a nice, good 50-minute, 50-minute review. There you go. Anyways,
size of one movie.
Yes. Anyways, so as Toma is about to slice the Majid, knowing full well that there's someone inside, he sees that these necklaces around the Majid are people. This Majid was able to crystallize people and make necklaces out of them. And on top of that, they find out that the Majid is none other than May. Which the trailer to this episode did not spoiled the hell out of it.
Yeah, this was worse than watching the trailer for Terminator 2.
No, this is we're gonna keep it to Kamen. This is worse than when they told us that freaking Itsu was gonna die.
Oh yeah, they totally gave that away.
And Jin in the next episode.
Yeah, and I'll say this though, and one thing I do like about this Majid is that it actually taunts Rintaro with the fact that it's got May inside of it.
Yeah, it does. It's actually honestly, real talk. It's honestly a very powerful moment too when you think about it, because it shows the one thing that Rintaro does care about. Don't get me wrong, that's also his weakness until he finds out how to make it into a strength, and that is May, because we have been saying this since the first time May had laid eyes on Rintaro. Will they, won't they? Will May?
Won't they?
Won't. What does Ollie and Amelia from Dino Fury have anything to do with Kamen Rider?
Because
we're not talking.
Wait for our lives to be over. Look, she's dressed in pink in the outro.
You know what? You know what? We're done. No. Why would you reference Dawson's Creek, dog? Really? Continue.
Maytaro.
Continue. Go.
Naito.
Go ahead.
Okay. Of course, Rintaro is still trying to put up a fight, but he gets interrupted by Zuos, who puts up an even bigger fight. And yes, there's a lot of taunting involved. And he lets them go because, well, I could go with the Korag, you fight without honor sort of thing, but let's be honest, he just likes to toy with his enemies. He's basically Frieza in this situation.
Yes!
But with sane physiology for reasons I'll explain in a later scene.
Okay.
But yes, he's basically Frieza in this situation. Foolish monkey.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Yuri tries to find Victor and he's nowhere to be found. So, yeah, red flag alert. Where could Victor be? Actually,
Spoiler: somewhere in the woods.
I'm curious. I'm curious if Victor's trapped in the Book of Power. How did he end up in those woods with the primitive boy?
Because the primitive Dragon Junior made a new friend.
Mm-hmm.
He needed a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Tassel's his friend now,
Right.
and likely or not, because he used to be a dragon. Maybe Tassel is trying to maybe teach someone who may be alive or something
Mm-hmm.
how to train his dragon. Boom, boom.
What if Victor became like Toma's final form? Like Victor
It's like
straight
a
up
fusion
turned.
dance.
No, not a fusion dance. I mean, like he literally ends up inside of him and becomes like the new book.
So, like Ultra Magnus and Optimus Prime and Transformers robots in disguise.
Kinda, but it's more like Kamen Rider W, except only one person has full control.
Oh, okay. See, I was just going.
Wait, I got a better one. Dukemon Crimson mode from Digimon Tamer.
Okay. I got you. I understood that reference.
Yeah.
Anyways, so while this is all going on, Rentaro is pretty much yelling in Toma's ear while Toma is on the phone with Tetsuo and Sophie, letting them know what the hell went down. That May is now Majid, Storius and Zuos managed to get to her and has now turned her into a bad guy, while Rentaro is just yelling in his ear like, "We have to save her! We gotta do something!"
I thought you had the power to separate people from the matches, and now you're not doing anything. Whatever happened to your promise?
And Toma's over here like, okay, hold on. No. Toma is like the black mama. He's like, okay, hold on. I'm on the phone right now. Do you see me on the phone right now? Do you see that I'm in the middle of an important phone call and you're just like, I want this, I want that. Boy, if you don't sit down and let me get on the phone. Anyways, okay, Sophie Totsuo, I gotta call you back. That's Toma.
I'm gonna whoop you, Red.
I'm gonna whoop you. Like, I'm gonna whoop your click. It's like, he seems unhappy. Meanwhile, Ren, as I have already predicted, is potentially going to be turning heel because Disaster over here is like, yo, don't you want to get stronger? Don't you want to be able to defeat Caliber? Yeah, and he's like, why won't you leave me alone? I was like, look, I know you want power, and it's okay. I'm here to help you. I'm your friend.
This is a 2-in-1 reference. One is the obvious Orochimaru reference from Naruto. Greetings, Sasuke. Do you want to have the power to defeat your brother? Then come seek me out. But the other reference I could make is, remember how I kept saying that Disaster looks like an Imagine from Deno?
Yes.
Yeah, he's freaking following him around like he's Momotaro's, but evil.
An evil, their evil brother.
Like a Negataros. Oh yeah, that movie exists.
Wait, there's a Denim movie where there's an actual Negataros, like Nega Scott.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyways, so
Ogami, one of the bad guys is a white chick.
So Ogami finds Ren on the beaches, and Ren tries to throw hands with Ogami. Yeah.
It's like, you said you want to make your own decisions, and I'm making my own decision. I want to be alone. I want my space, and I want to fight Kanto, and I want to make sure that I'm strong enough so he would acknowledge me because he wiped out my family's village.
Okay. May I just sum this up in one quote? Crawling in my skin.
Or we could go with the nostalgic critic route of his review of Batman and Robin.
Yeah, or since we're gonna stick to Linkin Park, I become so numb I can feel you there. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, so
What I've done.
Rintaro finds May at the one hangout, which for some reason now all of a sudden the monsters know where the hangout is. I'm not sure. And May is crying to Rintaro like, I need your help. I would never hurt people. Like, this is not who I am. Blah 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 blah. And at this point, Rintaro lets her know that she's gonna be all right with a passionate kiss. I'm joking. Zeus book blocks him and challenges him once again. And because Rintaro has observed how Toma was able to save the people when he freaking pulls the power of Shonen Protag out of the sword, Rintaro tries to do the exact same thing, except one thing: he can't do it. He tries to do it. He tries his very hardest to the point where I thought he was going. To the point where I honestly thought the actor was going to bust one of his veins in his forehead, and he's not able to do it. And so Zeus and Majid form May attack him, beat the brakes off him. As all this is going on, our favorite character Sasuke,
the Majid. Like even taunts him. It's like I bet the woman inside me is thinking, "Wow, Rintaro's not even strong enough to save me. What a pathetic loser!" And here's where Zeus reveals that he's actually a Super Saiyan. Where every time I get defeated, I become more powerful. I only let you beat me that one time so that I would become stronger. You can't use the same technique against me twice. I'm too good for you.
Gets stronger every time he's near death. That's in the Super Saiyan Handbook. Yeah. But while all that's going on, everyone's favorite emo, Kento, is talking to Sophie. And Sophie, and this is the only time I'm going to compare her to Sakura, because she's not as useless as Sakura. Sophie is like, are you really going to sit here and do nothing? I've seen the 14. He's like,
this is the part where Rintaro and May both die. I'm like, damn, that's dark. They both die here.
I've seen the 14,000,007 ways that this ends, and this is one of them. There's no hope. All is lost.
And Sophia asks, "Is this what you want for your friends to die?" And he says, "No."
Yes,
but that's what's exactly going to happen.
Bro, he might as well just say yes. But he may as well say yes. Yeah.
He may as well have said yes. Meanwhile, Toma tries to use the Magic separating slash against May, and he almost succeeds, but the Magic swallows her back up. And of course, both of them get severely washed by the two Magids. And right as they leave, Rintaro is pulling a Ren and saying, "I thought you were strong. You couldn't even pull around. What was with all that false advertising from Yuri that you could do anything?"
In fairness, this is where I have to defend Rintaro. Okay? While Ren is just complaining because he just complains, honestly, Ren does complain way too much. Okay? We can all agree. Rintaro, let's just keep him 100. And this is where I actually can defend him. Rintaro lost his family. Okay? And his teacher. The organization he worked for betrayed him. Everyone in the organization betrayed him. With the exception of Ogami, Tetsuo, Ren, Toma, Kento, even before he had died, and Sophie. He's fed up. And the one thing that gives him hope, the few things that made him decide I'm going to babyface turn because I was unintentionally becoming a heel, is the one girl we all know he's trying to get with. And that's May. May is the love of his life, and honestly, I will be surprised if Kamen does not make them kiss. Because here's a question. I know it's probably like a taboo in like Japanese TV shows. In Kamen, do certain characters kiss each other?
Very rarely.
Okay.
Like, I cannot stress how rarely it occurs. I think I've only ever seen it once in the last 10 years of the show.
Okay, so just expect for them not to kiss. Okay, that's fine. But you already know that
America doesn't have that excuse. Nickelodeon.
Hasbro, I know you do not care about Kamen Rider, which honestly it's a shame. I think you would make a ton of money off of Kamen Rider. I'm just saying. Let me listen. Oliver and Amelia, make them kiss. The ball's in your court. The ball's in your court, Hasbro, and we will take our cut the check. Cut my check, Hasbro. And that's pretty much it for Kamen Rider. It ends with Rintaro Rintaro rightfully so getting pissed because his girlfriend, his at some point girlfriend, is still a monster. Which
My
will
issue is
lead.
not the fact that he's pissed. What bothers me is that he's pissed at Toma.
Well, keep in mind, again, the entire organization, his whole family betrayed him. And keep in mind, he's been watching on the sideline, believing that Toma was the true enemy, saving a lot of these people. And then he sees that he can't save May for some odd reason. And he has said straight up, let me die in order to save May. Now, granted, if he does let him die, we all know what happens. Thanos shows up, Thanos snap, it's over. Evil wins. We know that. But Rintaro does not know this. So Rintaro believes what he's doing is the right thing. Okay? Sometimes, even the most lawful villains sometimes believe that they are the hero. What they are doing is right for the betterment of the world. In this case for Rintaro, he's lawful neutral to some extent, even though he's now like going into lawful babyface. He does not know this. And should he know this right now? Probably not, because this might tear him apart even more. So I get why Rintaro's pissed at Toma. Do I agree with it? No, not so much. But for storytelling wise, I get it. I do get it. His girlfriend's got turned into a monster. And which will lead into my review right now, so I can finish, so we can wrap it up and look at the comments. I really like this episode compared to not last week's episode, but the week before, with just a clip show and just watching Ren get his sword sealed away. I really enjoyed this episode. I love the acting from Rintaro's actor. I don't know the actor's actual name. If you, I'm gonna look it up while I'm talking. But I really like the acting from Rintaro's actor. Takia Yamaguchi. Yeah, Takia Yamaguchi, who plays Rintaro in the show. I really like his acting, his range, and stuff like that. It's kind of like how we both really like Rory's acting in season 2 of in the first episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers when they came back right before the crossover. I really like that. I think he showed enough gravitas and showed enough emotion that related to what was going on throughout this entire episode. It's awesome. I like the fights, even though yes, they dragged on. It was like watching an anime when the villain has the upper hand on the hero and is just monologuing, and we all know what happens when you go into anime villain monologuing. You know you're about to get the works in the next episode. But I really like that, and the fact that we're about to come to the conclusion of Zeus' story, where Zeus is going to die, I like it. And obviously, in the preview episode, we see once again that a jump through the sky turns into a rider kick. With that being said, I like this. And I like how they're also planting the seed of a potential heel turn for Ren. I don't know what to say. I give this a 10 out of 10. I really, really like this episode. I love like what Ryan likes to say, I love the stakes that were put into this episode. So there you go. Go ahead, dude.
No, I agree. I mean, I was expecting May to eventually become a Majid or a Rider or both. Like I saw this coming like way back, and with the events of episode 28, you knew this was coming because like she saw the Wonder World and Chekhov's gun from episode 17, I think it was. Yeah. Choreography was good, as it always is. I like that we're finally getting more of Zuos on the field, because real talk, it's been a long while since we've seen Zuos actually fight people in general. And I don't mean just like a quick scuffle like during that episode, Primitive Dragon. I mean,
Yes.
like, he's like straight up going all out with Rintaro, like he was back in episode 8, I think it was, when he first gets the Pegasus book.
Yes.
Yeah, and like, we got a lot of Legenial earlier, and he's gone. I'm surprised he's the first one to go. Not gonna lie, but at least now we could actually get more focus for Zeus, because honestly, I'm a little tired of seeing Storius front and center all the time. And Storius will be the last to go. Like,
Yeah.
he'll either be the final or penultimate villain, depending on his relationship with Master Logos, because the two of them are doing some stuff together. And man, I'm curious where this goes. Now, we all know that Rintaro's going to get a new form coming up soon. And I'm curious, like, I know this is going to somehow involve either him fighting May as a Magid, him fighting Zuos in a final battle. Question is, there's 3 points in that timeline. When in those 3 points will that occur? Because I'm genuinely curious. And because of the color scheme of that form, this has a lot to do with Zuos, because they're both predominantly white with blue decal.
Yes.
Also, I'm curious what kind of powers he's going to have with that form. And it's really interesting to see, like with Tomo, he has to put one book inside another book to go elemental. So I'm curious with that. How they're going, like, I'm curious what they're going to do with Ren, because he's heel turning. He's slowly heel turning.
Yup.
But I'm curious, like, how they're going to do that. Is he going to be like a slightly darker Kenzan? Is he going to be a completely new writer, like Caliber? That's what I want to know. Will he become a Magid himself? Those are some things to speculate. And what does Disaster himself get out of this? Because this is a Sasuke Orochimaru sort of thing going on here.
Yes.
And let's see some more of Durandal, because I love that whole King Crimson action. This episode, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's not as good as the previous episode, but it's pretty damn good, and it's setting things up for the next episode, because things are going to go down next episode. I just hope that this doesn't end up like Game of Thrones, where season 7 is a setup for a bad continuation instead of a phenomenal continuation. Because, like, going back to Game of Thrones for a hot minute,
oh my god,
first 6 seasons were good. Season 7, lackluster, but I gave it a pass because set up for the final season, and then we get that for the final season. So I hope the setup that they're doing with episode 29 of Saber will actually lead to something really amazing. And given how lackluster things started off with Saber at the beginning of the year and how much things improved over time, I hope, like, I very much doubt it's going to be as good as 0-1, but I hope it gets good enough to make it to someone's top 10 seasons.
Yeah.
Every new season that comes out, I hope it becomes good enough to become someone's top 10, a new top 10 favorite seasons, because I want every season to do the best it possibly can.
All right, then. Yeah, so overall, it's a very good episode. It is a very good episode. Hats off to Saber for this episode. I really liked it. With that being said, it's time to look at some comments real quick. For those of y'all who don't know, this is a section where we look at your comments on Facebook and YouTube. And if you are new to our YouTube page, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, be sure to like it, hit with a triple like, and be sure to comment what you guys thought. What's your opinions on this episode? Did you like it? Did you not? If not, it's okay. It's okay. If you're on Facebook, be sure to follow our Facebook page and like it as well.
And also, before we get started, I want to do a quick reminder that on Saturday, we are having another installment of our t-shirt contest sponsored by Carson's Corner. We are doing a t-shirt giveaway. If you participate in watching a Ranger podcast live every Saturday, you'll have a chance to answer a trivia question. And the first person to answer the question in the comments gets a chance to win one of these lovely T-shirts. Week 4, if I'm not mistaken, we're giving away the pink T-shirt for Dino Fury, sponsored by Carson's Corner. And should you win, be sure to contact morphingNetwork@gmail.com within 48 hours of your address and your shirt size, so we can send it to you as quickly as possible. And remember, if you won one of the first 3 T-shirts, that being blue, black, and green, you're not eligible to participate because, as my partner would say, no double dipping. No double dipping. And if you don't win this week, you'll still have another chance next week. So be sure to check out Ranger Podcast Live for your chance to win the T-shirt, and check out Carson's Corner's official website for other Power Rangers merchandise, as well as other stuff like King of the Hill and Kamen Rider and
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat movies coming soon.
Yep, and we're gonna be reviewing that too. It's probably gonna be a joint review with Morphin Network and Struggle Club Gaming for the first time ever. But with that being said, guys, let's get started on the comments. Hey, L'Oreal, how you doing?
Hey. I'm telling you, man, it's not me. It's not me. Ryan said it, not me. You see his name right over there. That's not me.
I'm gonna drop his government name tonight on Twitch. Watch. Seth Martinez is no longer Dan.
Again, it's not me. It's Seth.
Nice haircut. Thank you, L'Oreal. Thank you.
No, he's here. Dun, dun, dun.
We're not letting him in. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Do not let him in. So once you guys hit 2,000 subs, will we be given a video of Fox sleeping peacefully in his dick? You know what? Why not? A 24. I will do. If we hit 2,000 subs, right hand to God. If we hit 2,000 subs, I will do a special overnight live stream on YouTube of me playing Power Ranger games, and when I start falling asleep, I'm going to focus the camera over here and you watch as I sleep. Dude, and I will play reruns of Pocket Dimension. And and some of my favorite interviews I have done on Morphin Network. You will see all of that. If we hit 2,000 subs, I guarantee you, Power Rangers all night. You will watch me sleep, and I will have an extra screen right here of every episode of Pocket Dimension and my personal favorite interviews I have done in the last 3 years that we have been on this page. Make it happen. 2,000 subs. That's a challenge. It ain't gonna happen, but that's a challenge. Piss off. This is our show that everyone get off.
If I can make a prediction, I think the interview with Mike about his role as Segovax is probably going to be in it.
Yeah. It's one of them. Anyways. But yes, nice haircut. Thank you, Seth. Thank you. See, Ryan, why can't you be like your cousin? Why he's nice. He's nice to me, okay?
Oh, he's more diabolical. Trust me.
Rentaro, oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. How is Rentaro like Ren? Ren is a dingus. Yeah, Kabuto, he's a dingus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here to say hi.
This episode was an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, like I say, it's okay. I mean, I think I like this episode more because I honestly focus more on Rentaro's actors acting in the show, and that's what made me really, really like this episode even more. I mean, it would have been a 9 out of 10, but if it wasn't for that acting, The kid's going places. The kid's going places. He's gonna be 25 this year. The kid's going places. Okay. Anyways, you weren't the only one, dude. Rentaro coming back was so amazing. See, thank you, L'Oreal. Thank you. Let's see. I'm just glad that Rentaro had his stubborn butt over to my man's side. Oh my god.
Of course.
I can't wait for the Power Ranger Q&A on Galaxicon Live on April 25th. I didn't even know about that, but that's awesome. Now I do know, and I'm actually going to take a look at that too. Jen, hi. Hey, Jen. Hey. Yo, Jen.
Bangs.
Jen. I know those are college year bangs, but hear me out. Watch Kamen Rider Shin, because we're going to be reviewing it soon. Kamen Rider Shin, even though we already have. Kamen Rider Shin.
Kayfabe.
Sure, Toma couldn't figure that Yuri and Tassel are friends, but don't insult my man. No, it's true. It's true. There's the friend that Yuri keeps talking about, and then the friend that Toma met. Toma should have put 2 and 2 together at this point. I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm just saying, Toma, the light bulb should have rang already, pal. Don't be Channing Tatum from 22 Jump Street. Just saying. What are you doing?
I don't know. I thought it would look cooler if we had a split screen. Okay, whatever.
Oh. We're not playing GoldenEye right now, dude.
I love GoldenEye.
They should do a remaster of that.
I wish they did. I really wish they did. Anyways, for a hard-headed dingus Ren, he earns my respect for now. He better apologize to Toma, or I'm taking off my ear.
Oh no. We already talked about this. Wait a
minute.
Reviewed that episode of Beast Morphers about the bunnies and the beetles.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one where Robo Roxy took that little girl's tiara.
That's the episode.
Oh yeah, dude, man, I should have highlighted it because I'm like, okay, if this is real, the mom would be like, oh hell no, like my mom would have done that. Straight up.
The bunnies and the beetles.
Yeah, I hope the others save May.
Yes,
I think they are because I'm pretty sure this arc is gonna be over soon. Because again, the show might be running 49 episodes, 50 episodes. I'm not sure, but we'll find out because we also have a V Cinema movie that's coming out on DVD actually next week. Funny enough, so the Kamen Rider Saber movie comes out on DVD next week along with Real 01 Realize as well. Mm-hmm. So we might be reviewing it.
Maybe.
00 XYZ, leave TRZ alone. He's innocent. He ain't innocent. Don't be trying.
XYZ, thank you for your support.
He's not innocent. I hope Victor finally joins the front line soon. Probably, hopefully. This episode's a 9 out of 10 for me. All right, cool. Star Gaming, do check out the boys' review of Kamen Rider Zeto and Kamen Rider J. Yes, guys, I'm actually going to be working on that after this podcast is over. I'm going to try to get it up and premiere it for tomorrow. So be sure to follow us on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/ScrugClubGaming. That's soundcloud.com/ScrugClubGaming. All right. It's a really good one. Yeah. What's up, Emmanuel? Yes, Leo and Ryan, how you crept in here. Because let's just face it, Ryan is our Evox and Venjix.
Chinchillas can sneak in and out of the most fortified prisons. Haven't you been paying attention to Jackie Chan Adventures?
Yes, dude, I love Jackie Chan Adventures. Yeah, I kind of wish those
were classic. Yeah,
I want the Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon movie. Real talk, but that's just me. But guys, that is it for the comment section right now. Until then, YouTube and Facebook, bye-bye. Just the comment section. Bye. All right. And guys, that is it for a brand new episode of the Rider Time podcast. Thank you guys so much. Real quick, couple of announcements, because I'm pretty sure that's why our kind Demon King is here. Ryan, what's up?
I just say hi.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about a little small Q&A that's happening tomorrow?
Oh yeah, tomorrow we're having Jason Chan, Green Samurai Ranger, here tomorrow.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah,
also,
8 o'clock Our time is Western, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. So if you have any questions for him, feel free.
Yes. Also, next week, it's been a while, but I'm next week, guys. I come back. We're coming back.
To the
Gaming
legacy.
Time's coming back, guys. And next week, we finally end Super Legends next week. There you go. But other than that, guys, yes, that is a brand episode of the Right Time Podcast. Ryan, since you're here, where can the people find you, dude?
Instagram, DancerBoy247. Please follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter at Morphin Network.
Yes. Mike, where can they find you, dude?
You can find me on Instagram at Chrono_cosplay and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. Fox, where can they find you?
You can find me at the Staples Centers trying to get a freaking Laker ticket at some point, but I'm joking. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at @the_Fox. Follow my YouTube page, Reckless_Fox. Find all of my latest gaming content, which will be happening tonight as I play Miles Morales at twitch.tv/RecklessFox in the next couple of hours. Finally, yes, I'm playing Miles Morales. And
speaking of Demon Kings.
Yes, speaking of Demon Kings. Guys, thank you very much. And we will see you next week on a brand new episode of Rider Time Podcast. And be sure to tune in tomorrow for a Q&A with Jason Chan. And be sure to tune in this Saturday on Ranger Podcast Live to win yourself a brand new t-shirt. Once again, if you've already won one, you can't double dip. No double dipping. Till then, take it away, our peaceful, kind Demon King. Bye-bye.
Kyon no Kamen Rider wa
Kamen Rider Geo.
Kamen Rider Geo aired on September 2nd, 2018 for 49 episodes.
In the year 2068, a tyrant named Oma Gio has brought humanity to near extinction.
In 2018, his younger self, Sogo Tokiwa, dreams of becoming a king, but is then chased by two time travelers to prevent him from realizing their future.
However, when a group called Time Jackers goes to the past to steal the powers of the previous 19 riders, Sogo becomes Kamen Rider Geo to restore the powers of the Heisei riders and protect the timeline.
As Geo becomes increasingly powerful, the question continues to be plagued. Can Sogo change his future, or is his future as a tyrant set in stone?
Nope. Oh, definitely not. Close enough. See y'all next time.
Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Today's Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop and Pop, which is now August the 27th to the 29th, 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia. And Ranger Stop Convention, which is now November 11th to the 14th, 2021 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstop.com for more info.